Here's a story I wrote for you about George the human donut who discovers that he's not alone in Donut World. I hope you enjoy it. George was a human donut, which meant he had a hole in his chest where his heart should be. He lived in Donut World, a place where everything was made of dough, sugar, and frosting. He felt lonely and different from the other donuts, who had sprinkles, glaze, or filling to make them happy. George wondered if there was anyone else like him, or if he was the only human donut in the world. One day, he decided to go on an adventure and explore Donut World. He packed a bag with some jam and water and set off on his journey. He walked past the chocolate river, the cinnamon forest, and the cream mountain. He saw many donuts along the way, but none of them looked like him. They all had something that made them special, something that filled their holes. George felt sad and kept walking. He reached the edge of Donut World, where the sky was dark and the air was cold. He saw a sign that said, "Danger. Do not enter. Beyond this point lies the land of the humans." George was curious and scared. He had heard stories about the humans, how they were cruel and greedy, how they ate donuts for breakfast, and how they had no holes in their chests. He wondered what they looked like and if they were really as bad as the stories said. He decided to take a peek and see for himself. He crossed the border and entered the land of the humans. He saw tall buildings, noisy cars, and busy streets. He saw people wearing clothes, carrying bags, and talking on phones. He saw faces, eyes, noses, mouths, and ears. He saw hearts beating, pumping, and living. He saw no holes. He felt afraid and ran away. He ran back to Donut World, where everything was familiar and safe. He ran past the cream mountain, the cinnamon forest, and the chocolate river. He ran all the way to his home, where he locked the door and hid under his bed. He cried and wished he had never left Donut World. He wished he had never seen the humans. He wished he was not a human donut. He cried until he fell asleep and dreamed of a better world. A world where he was not alone, where he had a friend, where he had a heart. He dreamed of a world where he met another human donut who had a hole in her chest just like him. He dreamed of a world where they fell in love, where they filled each other's holes, where they were happy. He dreamed of a world where he was not a human donut, but a human being. He woke up the next morning and realized it was not a dream. He saw her lying next to him, smiling and holding his hand. He saw her hole and felt his heart. He saw her eyes and felt her love. He saw her face and felt his joy. He saw her and felt alive. He hugged her and kissed her and thanked her for finding him. He asked her how she got there and where she came from. She told him she had been looking for him for a long time and that she had followed his trail of jam and water. She told him she had come from another donut world, far away from his. She told him she had left her world because she felt lonely and different, just like him. She told him she had crossed the land of the humans and seen the same things he had seen. She told him she had been scared and sad until she saw him. She told him she had felt a connection, a spark, a click. She told him she had felt his hole and given him her heart. She told him she had felt his love and given him hers. She told him she had felt his joy and shared it with him. She told him she had felt him and stayed with him. He told her he loved her and asked her to stay with him forever. She told him she loved him too and said yes. They decided to leave Donut World and explore the land of the humans together. They packed their bags with some jam and water and set off on their journey. They walked past the chocolate river, the cinnamon forest, and the cream mountain. They walked past the tall buildings, the noisy cars, and the busy streets. They walked past the people, the faces, and the hearts. They walked past the holes and the donuts. They walked into the world and the future. They walked hand in hand, heart in heart, and hole in hole. They walked as human donuts and as human beings. They walked as themselves and as one. They walked and they were happy. I hope you liked my story. If you want me to write another one, just ask me.